The Chicago Bulls pick Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina. The next pick goes to the Dallas Mavericks.
So Michael Jordan, who right now is in Bloomington getting ready for the upcoming Olympic shooter, superb athletic ability. There are many teams who are trying to pry away that third pick.
With the 13th pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania.
This guy is 200 pounds. That's 6'6". Out, nothing but
that greatness lies ahead for this young man. Thought he was going to be absolutely fantastic. I recruited him out of high school, and certainly I believe everything he said in this man's ability. He is just flat out going to be outstanding. It's going to take him a little time, though, because he's going from
when you come right out of high school. But if anyone has a good...
Philadelphia 76ers select Charles Barkley of Auburn University.
The round.
He can pass, and in that fast break situation, he'll fit in very, very well.
And he does it incredibly at that size. Barkley, undergraduate, leaving Auburn after his junior season, 21 years old at the time.
But I think in 110 games, he'll lose that weight.
Charles Barkley, the 5th pick.
Utah Jazz select John Stockton of Gonzaga University.
Jazz with Darren Durant still available, and they say this is the one.
With the first pick in the 1997 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Tim Duncan from Wake Forest University.
Making the walk that so many, they are on their feet here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Tim Duncan taken by the San Antonio Spurs, the first pick.
I still think it's a difficult task, although we're all a talented team. Don't underestimate the hard job that the coach is going to have to do.
So Tim Duncan
With the 5th pick in the 1995 NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Kevin Garnett.
The high school kid is the number 5 pick in the engine already from people who watch him work out, from the fact that I guess he had a triple-double in 1 quarter in high school.
Athleticism, plus one of his biggest, he's probably right at the top as one of the best passers that we have in this draft to go along with everything else that he possesses.
Well, let's take a look at Kevin Garnett in action, the Farragut Academy product out of Chicago, the power forward.
And a lot of time is going to have to be spent with him.
He follows in the footsteps of Moses Malone and Daryl Dawkins and Bill Willoughby, straight from high school right into the NBA ranks.
With the 15th pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Steve Nash from the University of Santa Clara.
Using Elliot Perry now who knows whether that is going to happen. So what you're seeing here is Phoenix protecting themselves. This is an organization that did a magnificent job over the last 2 years getting Person and Finley, and people kind of forget Chris Carr, Mario Bennett, and Coker.
And they're doing this organization over, and this is a good start at the point.
Nearly 90%. And at the Desert Classic, his coach there was K.C. Jones, called him a natural leader.
With the 5th pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Ray Allen from the University of Connecticut.
So the parade of underclassmen continues here in the first round.
That's a major concern, except he has range, Ernie.
With the 2nd pick in the 1990 NBA draft, the Seattle Supersonics select Gary Payton from Oregon State.
There is Gary Payton. He is 6'4". He is an excellent, as our fellows told you here, that the Seattle Supersonics are going to be looking for. He averaged 25.7 points per game during the 1989 and 90 season at Oregon State, and he is the number 2 player selected in the 1990 draft. So not surprising you fellas at all.
No, really, 12.5 points, 14.5 points, 20.1, 25.7. This is
With the first pick in the 1996 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Allen Iverson from Georgetown University.
And there you
He
see.
seems very happy.
Yes, as a matter of fact. Can't hide that smile. Wearing the hat of the Philadelphia. And let's talk a little bit about the first pick by the Philadelphia 76ers, an even 6 foot, 167 pounds, and as quick as you can possibly want out of a player. Look at the strengths and the weaknesses. A lot of strengths, a big upside on this guy. What do you think, Hubie and Rick?
I think you'll
First pick in the 1992 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic selects Shaquille O'Neal from Louisiana State University.
As he said, what, me, the first pick? He walks into the arena, 8,000 fans in here, of Shaquille O'Neal, welcoming him to elite status among professional athletes around the world. 7'1", 300 pounds, only 20 years old, an early entry candidate out of Louisiana State University and led the nation in block shots last year. He joins Akeem Olajuwon and Artis Gilmore as the only 7-footers. And now Shaquille O'Neal joins the NBA and the Orlando Magic.
Well, big to be coached. The big factor here is going to be the attitude. Will it remain the same? The enthusiasm will be there because if everyone is healthy at Orlando, they really have an awful lot of good, young, talented players to surround them.